Good evening, and thank you for joining me this Friday remotely from my home in Chicago, Illinois. While we can't be in studio currently, TV2 is still dedicated to bringing you today's top headlines. Welcome to TV2 Online. We start off today with the Kent City Council closing down roads in downtown Kent for recreational purposes as we head into the spring and summer. TV2's own Haley Sepulvida has more on this story.
Outdoor seating is coming back to downtown Kent this summer. The Kent City Council approved a road closure that will turn Erie and Main Street into a designated outdoor refreshment area from noon to 10 p.m., 7 days a week.
The DORA program, which is the designated outdoor refreshment area program, has been very, very popular, and with residents and with businesses alike.
During the pandemic, the program offered the community a way to remain connected while also remaining socially distant. The Kent City Council believes that the DORA program is a good way to get community members back into the community.
So this is going to be an opportunity to sort of get back out there a little bit, stay spread out while still getting some customers and some people supporting our downtown businesses.
The City of Kent is hopeful that the program will have a positive impact and says that they are open to adapting the DORA guidelines to the community's needs.
We're open to extending it, to shortening it, to adapting it, to changing it, however it makes the most sense for our businesses that have been struggling and for our residents that are just dying for a chance to get outside, enjoy a little bit of fresh air.
The program will go into effect on May 7th and is set to last until October 4th. Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Halena Sepulvida.
Kent has appointed a new director of the Parks and Recreation Department. Angela Mainley will be replacing Kevin Swartzoff after announcing his retirement in December. Mainley has over 20 years of experience and has previously served on Macedonia's Parks and Recreation Director for 13 years. The Kent City Council revealed that Mainley has experience with community engagement, budgeting, and staff engagement. It has been a little chilly in April for my taste, making it hard to head to those parks in Kent. Let's send it on over to Chris Abreu to see if he has any good news on the weather for the upcoming week.
Thank you, Erin. Now, as we head into your 7-day, we can see that it is heating up today, and for the rest of the week, we have a partly cloudy day today, although right now it seems, though it's pretty sunny out, we'll probably see clouds rolling in as the day goes on. The next day, we have a high of 63, steadily getting warmer. We'll drop back down Sunday and Monday, but we'll still have a really nice day Monday. A steady 64 degrees with the sun out. It's perfect temperatures to hang out outside, maybe go to the downtown park if you'd like. Coming into Tuesday, we're going to reach 81 degrees. It will still be partly cloudy, but that is a very high temperature for April, so looking forward to that. On both Wednesday and Thursday, there is a chance of rain, about 40% both days. We'll still be seeing high temperatures with a high 79 and 64. All right, that about wraps up my weather forecast for this Friday. Sending it back to you, Erin, for more of today's top headlines.
Several people are facing felony weapon charges after Kent police performed a concentrated criminal interdiction effort on April 15th. Kent police teamed up with the Portage County Drug Task Force and seized 7 guns during the operation. Only 4 out of the several people arrested were charged for mishandling a firearm, while other arrests were made for minor offenses. Lieutenant Mike Lewis said that these weapons were easily accessible and ready at hand in their vehicles, which was particularly alarming.
No parent should have to go through this. This is so unreal. The hurt that I feel, I'm devastated. I was shocked when I heard the news. It was unbelievable. It's still unbelievable.
New footage released by the police in Columbus, Ohio depict the scene after the fatal shooting of 16-year-old Micaiah Bryant. The foster caregiver for Bryant said her and 2 other women argued about keeping their house clean before the fight broke out. The altercation ended with the young black woman being shot 4 times by a police officer while she was holding a knife to one of the other girls she was in an argument with. Moderna is working on a booster shot to address COVID-19 variants. CEO Stephanie Bancel said he's hoping to have a new vaccine that addresses coronaviruses by the fall, including ones like the B1351 variant first identified in South Africa. According to Bancel, clinical data on the shot could come in May. The future of Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine is in the hands of CDC advisors today. A panel is set to meet and likely vote on updated recommendations for the use of the one-dose vaccine in the U.S. CNN's Mandy Gaither has more on what we can expect.
For the past 10 days, a pause on the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine.
If they call a pause for such a rare event, you can be sure that they take safety very, very seriously.
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine put on hold after reports of 6 out of about 7 million Americans who received the one-dose shot developed rare blood clots in the brain. On Friday, a CDC panel will hear about at least one additional case reported before likely voting on updated recommendations for the future of the vaccine in the U.S.
There is a possible link.
In Europe, the J&J vaccine is back in use after a pause for similar concerns there, but with a warning about risks and what to look out for. The European Medicines Agency saying the vaccine's benefits outweigh the very rare risk of blood clots.
I wouldn't be surprised if they came out with something similar to that.
The U.S. now at a tipping point with vaccine supply set to outpace demand as officials in some areas of the U.S. struggle to fill appointments due in part to vaccine hesitancy.
And all the polls would say that a lot of those folks are still not sure that they want to take part in this amazing opportunity to put this virus behind us.
For those who are vaccinated, the CDC also considering loosening its outdoor mask recommendations. I'm Mandy Gaither reporting.
4 astronauts are on their way to the International Space Station aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft. The Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from the Kennedy Space Center early Friday morning. It marks the first time a SpaceX capsule has been previously used and has carried astronauts. The Endeavour capsule took 2 astronauts to the space station in May. The rocket-carrying Endeavour was also previously used on a flight in November. And that will about wrap up this Friday evening's edition of TV2 Online. For the latest breaking headlines, you can check us out on social media at Kent Wired. TV2's Anna Loudon will be bringing you an all-new TV2 Online Monday at 6:30. Signing off for the last time this semester, I'm Erin Sullivan. Have a great night, Portage County.